Morning. I might look a little different today because I got a spray tan last night, so I had to get up a little bit earlier so that I could rinse it off. Last night, I got my coffee all together. Sorry, my kitchen's kind of a mess. So that all I have to do is start. So we're going to talk a little bit today about calories, just because I think this is valuable information that everybody could use, and not everybody has it. So not all calories are created equal, and I will say that I am not a calorie counter. I don't count calories ever. Sorry if my coffee is distracting. But yeah, so when you're looking for foods, you definitely want to read the nutrition label for sure, because there are a few foods out there that will trick you into thinking they're healthy, and they're kind of not. They're more like empty calories. So the way that I think of calories are nutrition and empty. And it's just really important to reevaluate the way that you think about a treat, because you might think of a treat as just like dessert or something like that, but a treat is so much more than that. A treat is basically processed food, and it's okay to eat a treat, but you have to know that that's what it is. Like, there's nutrients and there's substance for your body, and then there's empty calories. So kind of reevaluating the way that you think about things. The less processed foods you can eat and the more whole foods you can eat, the healthier you're going to be. And that's quite honestly the reason why I don't count calories. I don't find it to be necessary. I find it to be extremely time consuming, honestly not even accurate most of the time, and I just don't feel like that's an effective way for me to get to where I want, because your body needs food. Like, that is what keeps you running every single day. So to like sit here and think that you need calories in, calories out, needs to be even, is really not right, because you're actually burning more calories than you even think when you are just sitting here. It literally sounds like an airplane. It's an airplane taking off in my kitchen at 5 in the morning. So yeah, when you eat a real whole food, as soon as you eat it, your body is absorbing it, and it's taking it from different places. So yes, an apple, your body is going to take in that sugar, but that is healthy sugar, and so that is not going to get stored as fat right away. That's a little bit different. But when you eat something processed, your body is taking it in right away, and no matter what it is, if there's carbs in it, your body is breaking it down like a starch, and starches, I think we all know, are all made of sugar. So what's happening, as soon as you eat that food, it's going right into your liver, which is where all food goes. But food with nutrients, the nutrients have already been dispersed, and then it's just a tiny little bit that your liver takes in and then processes. So it's just a much cleaner process. For when you're eating a processed food, your liver is literally taking in everything, and then basically it's shooting it out like it's sugar, because that's what it's reading it as, and it's basically pumping out fat to store, because that's what your liver does, especially when it's overloaded with sugar. It will take it in, and then it'll immediately store it out as fat, because that's the only way to process a starch and a sugar. So you definitely want to be eating whole foods. And now a sweet potato doesn't count. Regular potatoes, that is not what I'm talking about with starchy foods. Like, yes, those are starchy, but those are real foods, and your body is going to be taking the nutrients from it. So I think that you should shift gears from thinking you need to count your calories in, calories burned, into thinking more whole foods. That's really the theme of eating healthy. I'm just gonna grab my coffee really quick. Hard to limit your processed sugars, but you want to try hard to get in that habit, because like there is sugar in everything, and it's just so bad for you. Just like not even like health, like not even like fitness wise, just everything wise. So definitely get in that definitely get in the habit of checking your labels. The other thing you're going to look for is you're going to look for the amount of fiber that's in your food. Fiber is so important for helping your body process food. So you want to make sure that what you're eating has enough fiber to help you process it. So basically the very bare minimum you're looking for a whole food and a whole starch would be 3 grams of fiber. So if you were looking to have pasta, but you wanted it to be a little bit more whole grain, a little bit more digestible, usable for your body, definitely switch to something like whole grain Or like chickpea, they have so many options out there. Those are still processed foods. You still want to limit them. You still want to eat fresh foods with it, but those are totally, totally cool to eat. So I hope that this can help you when you are at the grocery store or at home cooking food. There is no fast forward to fitness. There really is not. You have to do it the right way and just eat healthy foods and foods that are good for you. It's going to be so much better for your body. You're going to feel better once you get rid of the crap and the garbage, and it's going to come a lot more natural as to what is good for you. So yeah, definitely not thinking about your calories as calories anymore, not counting in and out. That's not a good way to do things. Just eat fresh, whole foods. Anything that is produce is good to go, and everything that's processed, just try to limit your amount of that. I hope I was in this frame because I couldn't flip my camera around, so I'm not looking at the video as it's going. Not all calories are equal. We want to go with nutrients-dense foods instead of processed empty calories. At the end of the day, that's what's going to get you where you want to be. That's what's going to get your body working better, and it's going to get you to a much better state of health. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I hope this piece can really tie into what you're doing and what you have accomplished so far. I know that we are halfway there with our October Fitness Fest, but we still have 2 more weeks. So if you fell off the wagon, get right back on it. Look at the food labels, buy healthy foods, and start making healthier choices. Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't just do it right away. So you need to ease into it, take your time. That's why we're starting with these very small changes, because you can't, it's unrealistic for you to take on everything at one time. You're gonna binge. That's what's gonna happen if you take on everything at once. Small steps, taking small steps to those healthier fitness goals. And you're gonna find that once you start eating fresher foods instead of processed foods, you're going to be so much, your body's just gonna function so much better. Thank you for your patience and understanding that I have just started this channel, and I really am just here to help. And I hope that something that I say can connect with you and help you on your journey and to get you where you want to be. And that's my only goal here. So have a great weekend, you guys. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.